Hello and welcome to another episode of Ankle Sore and our review of round 22. Yep, I'm alone and I'm not in the studio. You guessed it. Does it take a genius to figure that out? I'm in a different location. So I'm in Europe, I'm in a random cafe doing the show for you guys. Couldn't leave you without a review. Just couldn't do it to you all. You've been so good for us the last 2 years. Could not leave you without a review of round 22. So with that said, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps us out, especially now that I'm away and doing the show under duress, 35-degree heat. It's coolish in the cafe, but taking the time out on my holiday to do this for you. So just go ahead and press the like button. Press the subscribe if you know already subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Helps our show get out to more people. Thank you. Okay, let's start with the first game of the round, Friday night. Sydney, 13-11-89. Collingwood, 12-14-86. Amazing game. So Collingwood did what Collingwood does. They get in front, healthy lead, and then they stop. It's a common theme with them. When they get in front, they just stop for some reason. Their score every week is 12-12-84. I've said it on the podcast for the last few weeks. They can't score. 80 to 90 is their ceiling. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they go into their shell when they're 3, 4, 5 goals up. They had that game under control against Sydney. But Sydney came out in the last quarter and kicked, 6 or 7 goals to Collingwood's 1. And mind you, Collingwood kicked the first goal of the last quarter. But then Heaney, Warner, to a certain extent, Gordon took over. They absolutely took over. Heaney was fantastic. Warner was fantastic. Gordon just chimed in with a bit of class. But they just overran Collingwood because Collingwood stopped. Momentum is so hard to get in football. So when you've got it, you need to keep going. You can't stop. There's no need to stop. Keep going and win games. It just doesn't happen to Collingwood, but Collingwood do it more often than not. Sydney. Could win in the end, but I'm not convinced. I still don't think they can win the premiership. I really don't. Like for 3 quarters, a good scoring side would have put them away. And Collingwood aren't a good scoring side. They just can't do that. So, yeah, I'll say it now. I still don't think Sydney win the premiership. Okay, on to Saturday at the Gabba at 1:45pm. Brisbane Lions 8-16-64. The Giants 13-4-82. It's a tale of goal kicking. It's as simple as that. That was the difference in this game. That was the difference. Goal kicking. 8-16 to 13-4. So 24 shots to 17, and they lost the game by 3 goals. Work that out. That's astonishing. And mind you, Brisbane were in front all game. So for 3 quarters, they were in front. Comfortable. GWS just kept at them. In the last quarter, they kicked 7 goals, GWS. Smashed them. The Orange Tsunami was in full effect. Absolutely smashed Brisbane. And it was at the Gabba. That's amazing. That doesn't happen to Brisbane at the Gabba. I don't know. We said in last week's show that GWS, we don't know where they're going. They look dangerous. They look like they looked last year towards the end of last year, which does it mean they can win the premiership? Absolutely it does. It's wide open. I don't think Sydney will win it. So GWS have as much chance as everyone else. Let's move on to Blundstone Arena at 1:45pm. Well done, AFL. 2 good games on at the same time. North Melbourne 14-13-97. West Coast Eagles 15-12-102. It's a common theme this round. Team controls game. Other team comes from behind and wins. Amazing. North Melbourne shouldn't have lost this. They should not have lost this game. In the 3rd quarter, they were up by 35 points, North Melbourne were. 35. And with 5 minutes to go, they were still in front by 19. And then the West Coast go and kick 4 goals straight to win the game. Again, is it a case of North stopping? They did it a few weeks ago. They did it against Collingwood early on in the season. Why don't teams go hell for leather till the end of the game? I'm astonished. I don't understand. I really don't understand what these coaches are doing. I don't know why with 5 minutes to go, they all go into their shell and just try and shut the game down. It doesn't work like that. Keep playing the way you're playing. If you're beating a side, it's probably not going to change. So keep going. Keep going. Disappointing loss by North, honestly. They should be beating West Coast and Blundstone. They really should. They're on a similar level. West Coast have won 2 more games than North Melbourne. That shouldn't be happening. Shouldn't be happening. Again, McKercher and Choose were fantastic, but left to too few. Left to two. Larky did nothing. Paul Curtis was good with 4 goals. Oscar Allen, sensational for the Eagles. Geez, what a player he is. Seriously, if he plays for the Eagles, I don't know what they could do, but they've got some holes. But he makes them look better than what they are. Let's be honest. So, yeah, bad loss for North. Let's move on to Saturday, 4:35 p.m. at Optus Stadium. It was Fremantle 9-8-62 to Geelong 10-13-73. Good game of football, although low scoring. Geelong jumped out of the blocks, 4-0. And then Freo did that Freo thing where they peg them back, they play ugly footy, they go back, they keep possession to the point where they got in front. And it took Geelong to match them in intensity and Patrick Dangerfield to set the tone for the last quarter to come over the top of him and win. Great win by Geelong. It's funny because they're one of the teams, or probably the only team, I think, in the AFL. Doesn't mean they're the best team, but they're the only team in the AFL that can adapt to any situation, in-game, on the fly. They can play dirty. They can play quick football. They can play fast football. They can play end-to-end football. They can lock it down. They can play open football. They can do it all. They seem to adapt in-game. It's a lot of experienced players, so they can do it. And they did it in this one. They did it. They came out and then Freo played the Freo game and Geelong, all right, we're in for a fight here. And they fought and got the 4 points, which is interesting because I think Geelong are a huge chance to win a premiership. Huge. They don't look flashy. They're another pack of superstars. But they get the job done. I don't know how. I said they finished top 4 and they're sitting in the top 4 now. Everyone laughed at me. Even 5 weeks ago when they were going pretty bad, everyone laughed at me. I diverted slightly, but I still had that little bit of faith. Now Fremantle. Thank you. I'm still a chance of not eating the 100 nuggets. Slight, but I'm a chance. They're sitting 6th or 7th at the moment. 2 points in the 8. They've got a couple of hard games coming up, so there's still a chance. Let's hope it happens. They don't play finals, and I don't need 100 nuggets. Okay, Saturday night at Marvel Stadium at 7:30 p.m. It was Essendon 12-14-86 to the Gold Coast Suns 13-9-87. And again, another incredible game of football. Again, we had the side control the game for the whole 3.5 quarters. And it took a kick after the siren by Mac Andrew to kick his 4th goal of the game, who's fantastic, to beat Essendon. Yet again, Essendon have ruined their finals chances. I did it last week, did it this week. They've had multiple opportunities to assert themselves. Much like Carlton, 6 weeks ago, they were in the top 4. People were starting to believe. Not now. They did the same thing last year, Essendon. It's a common theme. So again, is it the same players? It's the same players every year, much like Carlton. They just keep rolling them out. They just keep cuddling them. They just keep putting them in cotton wool and saying everything's going to be okay. When it's not, it seems that way. Gold Coast first victory away from home of the year. but all too late because they can't play finals. They're 2 games out with 2 games to go. So, Gold Coast, you won it for nothing. Essendon, you stuffed it up. You're missing finals. And Saturday night, MCG at 7:30pm, it was Melbourne, a 7:9:51 against Port Adelaide, 7:11:53. Again, another game controlled by a team who ultimately lost in the end. Absolutely incredible this round. Round 22 has been incredible. Disgusting game of football. Lockdown football, which Melbourne have been fantastic at since Christian Petrarca got injured. Because they haven't got the personnel. They're not that great. They just play this ugly game, scrappy game of football, which I can't stand. They can't score. But we know about Melbourne. Port Adelaide, not convincing at all. Not convincing at all, honestly. Having said that, they sit second on the ladder. Are they the sneaky, silent ones that no one talks about? Are they the ones? No one said a word about Port Adelaide for premiership or top 2 or top 4. Even we were against them. We were just saying, oh, yeah, they're pretenders and they're pretenders and they're pretenders, but they keep winning games. All you need to do is win a premiership is keep winning games. So, can they win it? Not sure. But you know what? Keep winning games? Absolutely they can. If they get a home final or 2 home finals in Adelaide, they can at least make the grand final, which Ken Hinkley's never done. Once you're in the grand final, anyone can win it. Simple as that. So, are Port the ones? Are they the quiet achievers? Perhaps. Okay. Sunday at the MCG at 1:10pm on a beautiful sunny day. Carlton 5-8-38. Yes, that's a full-time score. 5-8-38 to Hawthorn 16-112. Club Corner, watch it. It's up here. My rant is in Club Corner. I'm not going to say too much about this, but I will say, look out. Hawthorn are in the 8 and they're coming. They can certainly, absolutely, 1,000% win the premiership. They are playing the best football of any team in the AFL. And that's all you need. That's it. End of story. Hawthorn can win the flag. Rest my case. You can laugh, you can giggle. I said to B, they said no chance of playing finals, no chance of winning the flag, and they're going to play finals now, and I think they're a chance of winning the flag. So let's see. Okay, let's move on to Sunday at Marvel Stadium at 3:20. It was Richmond 7-9-51 to St. Kilda 15-9-99. What do you say about this game? I mean, Richmond can't score. We know that. St. Kilda, 15-9-99, big deal. 2-0 sides of 2024. Of course, St. Kilda are going to win. The only thing you can say about this game is congratulations to Dustin Martin on a brilliant career, retiring during the week. You've been an ornament of the game, ornament of the Richmond Football Club, and well done on your retirement. Enjoy. That's all I'm going to say about that one. Sunday at the Adelaide Oval, 4:10pm. It was Adelaide 17-9-111, stunned the Bulldogs 9-18-72. Great win by the Crows. Great win. Again, Bulldogs kicked themselves out of it. 9-18. 9-18. Having said that, don't know if it'd make much difference though, because they were harder. They tackled better. They were just clinical with the ball, Adelaide. Again, much like last season, they had a good ending to this year, but not playing finals. Let's hope they don't have injuries, and I think next year's year for Adelaide. As for the Bulldogs, they've squandered another chance to finish top 4. Story of everyone's season. Who wants to win the premiership? I thought that they could win it. But after today, geez, that was a bad loss. I don't know. I mean, Bontempelli had a quiet first half. Bailey Dale was well held. The forward line didn't really fire. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. There you have it. Our review of round 22 in the books. Let us know what you thought of this amazing round of football, actually astonishing round of football, and we'll see you on the next one.